Okay, thank
Only
you.
because you say so. Do I have proof that recording is in progress? No, I don't.
I can take a photo when it says recording.
No. I mean, I got the creepy lady, so.
I'm really surprised my husband didn't come in.
From Mordor to Hogwarts to Gotham, the nerds have come together to create a show for nerds by nerds. Join nerds doing nerd things as they talk about all things nerdy. Stay up to date on the show by liking the Nerds Doing Nerd Things Facebook page.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to Nerds Doing Nerd Things. Ignore the Paul that's gonna pop in.
Fuck you, Paul. Nobody likes you, Paul.
Overachieving bastard when it comes to Arceus.
He can't hear you.
Paul doesn't get to weigh in on this game. He's still in the first fucking area.
Seriously, still?
Yeah, because he's like, I have to perfect every mon before I go to the next area.
Okay, well, as everybody can tell, that is Will, who is salty. For unknown reasons, I did not put salt in his food, so I'm not really sure what's going on.
No, Paul's is a bitch.
Otherwise, my ever-esteemed co-host, who is having vocal issues tonight, so he will be talking as little as possible. So do not be surprised if you don't hear his dulcet tones as often as you normally do. I'm complimenting the shit out of him, not
Smile. I was paying attention.
And then we have Michael and Terry with us.
Yeah.
With his weird background.
Listen, we're in an isekai. It's Overlord, so we were in an isekai, so I had to get an isekai background.
Okay.
Oh yeah, this is literally Pokemon the Isekai into Pokemon. You get Isekai from Pokemon Universe into Pokemon Universe.
And as a special
with
treat,
my cell phone,
we have Beth, who is my coworker from work, and she is awesome.
Hello.
So we're gonna keep this nice and short and simple. We have a couple of questions, and I particularly wanted Beth's input on this because she has a completely different viewpoint than everybody else does. Because she never talked about it. So, what I'm going out of order, AJ, on your questions because
there was not any order anyway.
No. What are your thoughts on the story in Arceus?
I'm sorry, on the what?
The story. So there's the whole story that you have to go through. What were your thoughts on it?
So I myself am still not super far into the game, but also, just I should probably mention, I only beat my first Pokemon game about 2 months ago. So Arceus is technically only the second game I've ever played. And thus far, I have loved the story.
What's the first Pokemon game you played?
Pearl, I think. So like I'm still new to the franchise like as a whole, but Arceus has been quite a treat because I was a fan of Breath of the Wild. So the fact that Pokemon now has a game like that, that's a super big like plus in my book.
I hate how that's a comparison because I can see it.
Yeah.
Oh dear God.
And I mean,
it's F word.
Mike, what's your opinion on the story?
I loved the story. I had a good time. I loved meeting all the ancient versions of all the characters that we meet in other games. I'm gonna tell this specific story because this is the second time it's happened in my life now. So I live with my nieces and nephew. One of them, he comes home, he's the oldest, and he likes watching me play games. He was watching me play Cuphead earlier, and he goes, I gotta beat the devil. And he would come home from school, go, Mike, did you beat the devil yet? And out of context, it's really funny. So I told him basically the plot of this game is you gotta fight God. And so he would come home from school and go, Mike, did you fight God yet? And I'd go, not yet. And then he was there when I actually did it.
I have not fought God yet. Me personally, I love this story. I love the fact that I get to fight God. Because I can't fight my friend who has dubbed himself God. I would hurt myself in the process. So being able to fight a God and not hurt myself, great experience. Mikey, did you have anything else to add about the story?
No.
Okay. Will, what's your thoughts on the story?
God gave me a smartphone and told me to go catch some Pokemon. I'm game.
God said, "Don't die." By the way, fuck me up.
I hate the fact that you can't swim.
Oh,
Like that was my
shit.
big.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah,
I
you
also
just
can't
can't.
swim.
You
Apparently
just
there
need
was
a
an
fish.
earthquake in
You
South
need
Bend.
Have floaties? I'll float. AJ, what was your thoughts on the story?
Well, I've only beaten Electrobe. I've gotten to that part, but so
Fuck that
far,
fight.
I'm really liking it. I like how everything is so like olden times Pokemon. It's like, oh, this is what a Pokeball looks like back then. And they're not like not generations, I guess generations. They're all mixed together. There's not like, oh, here's Johto or here's Kanto. They're like, we'll take some of there, take some of there, take some of there. And I like how it just didn't stick to one region. And I am not looking forward to facing God because I've seen the ending and I've seen somebody lose probably like 80 times. And if they're having trouble, I know I'm probably not beating it.
Giratina's worse.
Yeah, that fight was probably one of the worst.
Giratina fight is
Brutal.
no.
It's like, hey, you gotta fight.
Volo's a shithead.
You gotta
Yeah.
you gotta fight one of the best teams, like the best put together teams in Pokemon, and then beat a god twice.
Yep.
I'm a very casual Pokemon player too. Like I have to ask either my brother or Will on like, all right, I'm going up against this Pokemon. What the F beats it? If it's not easy where fire beats grass or water beats fire, my brain goes die.
And heaven forbid
Yep.
one of the two of them don't answer him, he messages me.
Well, yeah, you're
Oh
like,
my God.
you're like secondary idiot.
Thanks. So I actually have a question that's not on my list. Who did everybody pick as their starter? I picked Cyndaquil. Will picked Rowlet.
I picked Cyndaquil.
I mean,
I guess I'm the lone Oshawott chooser.
I'm the lone Rowlet chooser, like Mikey, so I don't want to fucking hear it from you over there.
And nobody nobody ever chooses Oshawott. It makes me sad. I like Oshawott.
Okay, so here's the problem. Both of my favorites, Cyndaquil and Oshawott, were both in there. I literally rolled a die.
I had one favorite, and it was Cyndaquil. That's it. Cyndaquil is my all-time favorite Pokemon.
Did you ever evolve your Cyndaquil?
Nope, he's still Cyndaquil. He's a level 80 Cyndaquil.
Yep.
Bruh.
See, I have a very advanced method for picking my starter, and that's whatever's cutest.
This motherfucker could have had a fucking ghost type Typhlosion.
Can you stop kicking my chair?
And chooses to keep it as a goddamn Cyndaquil.
Cyndaquil's cute. Typhlosion is not.
I mean,
can't
Cyndaquil's adorable.
Cyndaquil is adorable. Okay, so what are your thoughts on the RPG mechanic?
I love the rocket propelled grenade. It was weird. It was very weird for a Pokemon game, but I liked it. It
Are you talking,
gave
are
me
you
more
talking about
stuff to
Power
do.
World? All right, so I have a question. This question fucked me up when I tried to read it. What is this talking about? Like the changes to the regular Pokemon mechanics, or
Yeah, so like where you get to pick your answer and you get to pick like which path you're going on. I think that's more where the question was going. I didn't make these questions,
I know.
okay?
I was thinking more of the
What is your thought on the RPG mechanic? Every Pokemon game is an RPG. What the
That's-
fuck do you mean
that's what I
by
was asking.
I think it's
This question makes no sense. I love it, but it don't make no sense.
I mean,
I think-
you do a lot more in this game RPG style than any other Pokemon game.
Are you talking about like? I feel like then your question would be,
Sure.
what do you think about the open world mechanic of it?
They're all open world though.
no.
Pokemon has had a linear path
Okay, wait, hold on.
until now.
So AJ, you started on Sword and Shield, didn't you?
No, I've played every Pokemon game, but Sword and Shield was the first one I've beaten.
Okay, so Sword and Shield was an open world mechanic. It's where they started the open world mechanic.
Yep.
But it's the open world mechanic is more like Breath of the Wild, where you literally walk into a wilderness and oh my god, there's a Pokemon.
Did other Pokemon games have all this crafting in it too?
No.
No.
No. Pokemon has basically had the formula. You do this, then you do this, then you do this, then you do
Yep.
this in a line.
And
My
you buy
God.
things when you get certain badges.
Yeah, like I said, I just played Pearl not too long ago, and that's literally what the game is. It's like, oh, okay, you're in this town. Well, you need to go see this person in this town, and along the way, you find new Pokemon. But the whole point of the game, and like story wise, is just you go from point A to point B to point C.
See, I particularly like the Monster Hunter aspect of this game. And I don't remember who got mad at me, but I literally went, oh, it's Pokemon, but Monster Hunter. It's two favorites in one.
I've been
I mean,
saying
you're not
before
wrong.
you were saying.
I said it first. But
Mhm.
I got really excited because it's like two of my favorite games all rolled
Nope.
in one. I swear to God, Rusty, if you put another knot in my hair, I'm going. Ah!
See, my question when I said RPG was crafting, open world,
Okay, see that
literally
that
being
aspect
able to
didn't-
do whatever the hell you want at
I love
whatever
that.
time you want.
that's kind of where I thought he was going with this question. So yeah, in that aspect, I love that. Like, I love the fact that I got to craft my own balls, even though I spent money and bought them because
Me too.
I didn't pick up items. Not because I didn't want
Yeah, I
to,
like
but
this-
because half the time I'm running from a Paris. Or
I've
a
never had to
Ursaring.
fear. Nobody has ever feared or even remembered Paris, but now no one will ever forget it.
Fucking Paris are like my nightmares now. Like
I for some reason started playing Let's Go again, and I saw Paris, and like my flight or
God.
fight fucking kicked in. I was like, I'm like, oh wait,
Yeah,
this isn't gonna try
like
to kill
now
me.
now I'm gonna like Pokemon
Hi,
games.
Susie. I don't know anybody else.
Hold on. There's Susie, Will.
I heard a
it's
Jessica.
Carol.
I don't
No, that's a
see
Carol.
a Jessica. Oh, it's
Susie,
Carol?
that's
I
Carol.
feel like Patrick right now. Who the hell are these people?
That's Mikey.
My
Hi.
hand-
And that's one of Susie's coworkers.
Hi.
Ugh.
That is AJ's mother-in-law. She's an awesome lady.
I gotcha.
So what were your thoughts on the 10 objectives that we had for each one of the Pokemon?
Annoying.
What were the 10 objectives?
So
They
when
were
you-
different for each Pokemon.
Research that.
Oh, okay.
research task.
So-
So when you caught a Pokemon, you had to go through all these things, and you had to get to 10.
Oh.
You got to 10, you've completed that Pokedex entry, so you can move on.
That is like my favorite part of this game compared to the other Pokemon games I've either played or watched. Because the fact that you have to be like invested in the Pokemon to get the full Pokédex entry without somebody just being like, here, have it. I don't know. It just it checks that thing it does that thing in my brain where it's like the same thing as checking off a to-do list.
It was
gives me
annoying, but
serotonin.
yes.
I got nothing to add to Beth because that just summed up everything in my brain.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I
but I found it annoying as shit. Go ahead, Mikey.
I had an argument with somebody about this at work. One of my regulars. He would come in. He talks about Pokemon with shit with me all the time because we used to go to midnight releases together. And he's like, I fucking hated that mechanic. It just seems so stupid. Just catch it and get it once. I'm like, bro, this is before the Pokedex. This is before we're the people writing what's in that goddamn Pokedex entry. Like, this is how far back it is. I love that idea of it. It's a little annoying in practice sometimes, depending on what it is. But for the most part, I enjoy it. It's fun.
Use Dragon Claw 80 times.
Okay,
Oh,
I will.
No, my least favorite ones are to complete the Pokedex for the evolutions. I'm sorry, no. Use Fairy Wind
God.
20 times.
I can barely find EVs.
I don't use Fairy Wind to begin with.
Mhm. Use this move you would never otherwise use. Okay.
Oh God.
But do you know why that's not that bad this time around? You can
What?
just change the moveset whenever you want.
I know. I love the fact that you could change the move set and you didn't forget. You have to go to a move tutor to change the moves around. That
Yeah.
hurt. Why are
Yeah,
you-
that was a pain in Pearl.
as Susie's like figuring out why the dog is abusing her.
Rusty, what are you doing?
I want to
He
be on the
wants
show.
a
I want to be on the
treat.
show.
He's pulling
dog
my
doing?
arm. What was your
Give it the
favorite?
baby love.
What was your favorite frenzy encounter? I think mine so far
Mine?
has been. Oh my god. Will's gonna hurt me for this one, but my favorite was Goomy. And the reason my favorite was Goomy is I wasn't shiny hunting. Okay, I don't normally shiny hunt in these games until like towards the end. This one over here had to reset his game. How many times?
3 or 4.
3 or 4 times to catch a shiny Goomy. I walked into the frenzy, and there was a shiny Goomy.
Nice.
Bullshit.
I don't remember the number of curses Will flung at my face, but they were a lot.
Beth, what was your favorite frenzy encounter?
I don't think I've had one yet, to be honest, because it's also been about 2 months since I picked up the game. So I'm working at a real disadvantage right now.
Well, the first one's easy. The second one's not bad. And after that, it turns into fuck this game.
As long as it's not Elden Ring, I think I'll be fine.
Yeah, the only 2 lords I had an issue with were Electrode and Arcanine. And Arcanine I wouldn't have had an issue with, except for when Will showed me the pattern, I couldn't take the game back. So Will ended up doing it for me. But I did Avalok all by myself. Ow! Dude, your nails are sharp.
He is a dog.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Will, did you have a favorite frenzy?
Okay. What do you mean by frenzy? Because you said a mass outbreak with the Goomy, but I think frenzy is one of the bosses.
It's one of the bosses.
Oh, see, I took frenzy as one of the mouse outbreaks. So
Like
how
a
embarrassing.
cleaver or
Avalog. Hands down, Avalog was my favorite.
Nah, Electrode.
yeah, I was gonna say Electro.
That motherfucker. That
Fuck
motherfucker
Electrode.
goes,
Electrode is legitimately
"Ooh."
the worst in the game.
Huh?
Electrode's the worst in the game.
No,
Easy.
no, I'm pretty sure Arceus is when you get there.
No.
I felt less rage against Arceus.
Arceus really isn't that bad because Arceus had like they all have really a pattern, but like Arceus has a very distinct pattern, and once you figure it out, it's straightforward.
Oh yeah, me with patterns. That's why I always lose at Simon.
I'll help you.
Dee doot dee doot dee doot. Wrong.
I think my favorite was honestly it was probably for me Palkia.
Ooh.
It was a really good fight.
I think Dialga was my frenzy.
Yeah, it depends on which one you get before.
Yeah, I got Palkia first, so Dialga was my frenzy.
Yes, the opposite because I love.
Will's sitting in the dining room. I'm sitting in the living room, and he heard more curses come out of my mouth with Dialga than I used the entire time I faced Arcanine or Avalog or Electrode. But I think my favorite one to face was definitely Avalog. So,
Whoops.
hey, Will,
What?
I have an important question for you.
Oh boy, what?
What is your favorite shiny Pokemon in the game?
Fucking all of them. Except for Sneasler. That
And-
fucking shiny looks like someone took a piss on it.
For all you know, they might enjoy that.
No, what,
Have you seen Sneasler? It does.
There's one that looks just as bad. Is it Ursaring?
No, Ursaluna's like fucking red.
I
It's
didn't
fucking
say
sick.
Ursaluna. I said Ursaring.
I mean, Ursaring is a weird green, but at least it doesn't look like piss.
Oh, one that looks like vomit. I don't know. Mike, did you have a favorite shiny?
I assume we're just talking about like the newest ones.
Any of
new
the
ones only.
shinies that would have appeared in Arceus.
I really like Shiny Cleaver.
Shiny Cleaver was my first shiny in the game. It was beautiful.
I have to remember the name of this Pokemon. I know the actual name of the Pokemon, but Will and Mike play a game on the side and they name it a specific name, and now I have to remember what the name is.
Is it Booty Cakes?
It is Booty
It's
Cake.
booty
Booty
cakes.
cake.
Let's go.
Booty Cake is
Incredible.
my favorite shiny. And for those that are not in the know, this is Umbreon. Umbreon is like my favorite shiny because
Tell
of
the
its color.
story.
I feel like this question should more be like, what is your favorite shiny Hisuianmon?
I don't have a favorite shiny. I mean, if I had to pick a favorite shiny Hisuianmon, nope, I don't have one because my favorite.
What about Zoroark? It's fucking purple.
Oh yeah, no, Zoroark. Okay, Zoroark.
Hisuian Zoroark is fucking busted.
It's so pretty. Beth or AJ, do either one of you have a favorite shiny?
So in the 2 games I have played thus far, I have not encountered a single shiny so far.
One's mandatory in Arceus.
Arceus. Yeah.
Arceus, I haven't gotten there yet.
It's a side
I was gonna say,
mission.
if you do the Ponyta mission, you will catch a guaranteed shiny.
Yeah, and that's
Okay, good to know.
that's kind of my favorite because I love the blue flame.
I'm sad they ruined it with Rapidash.
They don't. They
It's-
fixed it.
They got to keep it blue. They made it gray.
No, they fixed it. It's purple.
It's purple now.
It's purple. In the game, it's purple. They fixed it. So
there you
it
go.
was supposed to be purple. And then when they redid all the sprites, they turned it gray, but it was always supposed to be purple. Arceus fixes that. It's
Ooh.
purple.
That's good.
So it makes it all like it just makes it better. So Cyndaquil, what would you like to see in Scarlet and Violet? Specifically, like, would you like to see some of the mechanics that we just used brought over to Scarlet and Violet? And if so, which ones?
The cat Pokemon.
I didn't
to
ask
stay
you.
on all fours.
I didn't ask you.
Don't give the furries what they want.
See, I feel like
No, don't give the furries what they want.
I feel like the Legend series is going to be exactly what it is, a Legend series where you're going to start with Arceus and then you'll have another one, and that's going to be what we just had with Arceus, and the regular generation ones are still going to be generational like how they have been.
So one of the Poketubers that Will and I follow, posted his reaction to a fan-made trailer for Legends of Celebi. Let me tell you, if they made this whole thing into a Legends like series, I'm on board. Let's go. I'm game. That thing looks beautiful.
Basically, Legend Arceus is basically was what Let's Go was for Rusty. I swear to Christ, Legend Arceus will be to Scarlet and Violet what Let's Go was to Sword and Shield.
Yeah. I think we're gonna get a lot more open world mechanics. I think we're gonna get I like them. I want them to keep the mass outbreaks. I really like those.
It doesn't look like they'll do that, but if they integrate a form of it, like do like Swarm, like how they do swarms in
Sword and Shield.
Pokemon games.
Yeah.
Not really in Sword and Shield. Sword and Shield doesn't really do the swarms. Diamond and Pearl does, where like each day a route, like a Pokemon. If they do that and just have it like a group of mons, and you have like a higher shiny chance, I guess that would work. But this one, it's really interesting what Scarlet and Violet is going to be, because they said that this is true open world.
Oh.
Yeah, the whole game is true open world.
That'll be interesting to see, especially since it's a Pokemon game.
Well, what I'd like to see with at least Scarlet and Violet, the biggest mechanic that I really, really like is the objectives. I like that.
Yes.
You can clearly see what the objectives are. You have side quests. I like that aspect of it. Like, you can still have me go and earn gym badges. I will happily go from town to town, but giving me the objectives and having me follow a quest, have side quests, that's what I really enjoyed, especially with the open world format. So I mean, if they were to keep anything, I'd want the objectives, because I will not tell you the number of times I have to go, Will, what the fuck am I supposed to do now?
The game fucking tells you.
Not all the time. You have to go searching for that.
Sometimes, yeah.
Sword and Shield fucking handheld you of where to go throughout the entire game. All you had to do was open the map, and there's a fucking flag. Go here.
But Diamond and Pearl doesn't hold your hand.
Yeah, well, that's what Pokemon games didn't treat
Okay,
you like
but
babies.
my point was I'd rather have the objectives written out rather than have a flag.
Oh, my
Like
dumbass
let me
wants
go. Let me hit my minus button. Let me hit my Y button. Oh, look, the objectives are right there.
So I'm weird.
Yeah.
I'm really weird when it comes to that. Like Sword and Shield, fantastic. The flag, I kind of want a like meter across the top that's like north, south, east, and west, no matter which way you turn. And it's like, oh,
Yes.
waypoint up here. Okay, we're going that way.
That's similar to what Subnautica does.
Shush. Where'd it go?
Also,
Okay, so
Hold on. Mikey didn't say words.
Mikey, go.
There's only two things I want. The evolution and the moveset thing changes from Legends to stay over in the main series from now on.
Yes.
You choose when the evolution happens, you can change your moveset at will. That's all I want.
Yes.
That was
Yes.
that was
But
the
you-
best quality of life change of all time. And if they
Couldn't
go
you
back on
also-
this, it's going to hurt.
Couldn't you cancel the evolution if you like spam the B button anyway?
Yeah.
but
who wants to do that?
do that every single fucking level?
Oh, is that
I-
how it works?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and like
Yeah.
there's some Pokemon that like when they evolve, some of their best moves are learned just before they evolve, but it's a level after they're supposed to evolve.
Or they learn it 20 levels after they would have evolved, so you can never have the move. Case in point, Oddish learns Moonblast at level 40 fucking 2. It evolves into Gloom at like level 22.
Jesus.
Okay, so I am going to post a picture on my thing. I'm sorry, Will, I'm going to blank you out. Because I don't know how much Beth knows about the Scarlet and Violet.
I've heard a little bit. So both my best friend and my fiance are huge Pokemon nerds, which I'm surprised. I've known my best friend for a decade, and this year was the year I played a Pokemon game.
She's probably putting up the starter Pokemons. No,
I
Susie.
am actually going to put up the starter Pokemon, and I'm going to ask you, which one would you pick?
Donald Duck.
Among
mean,
Us.
As a cat person, I have an obligation, but was that an alligator in the middle?
Yes.
It is an
They're supposed
alligator
to
in the
be-
middle.
yes.
It's an apple
That one is-
alligator.
Okay,
Absolutely
so
adorable.
the green cat is called
Sprigatia?
Frigagito.
See,
The
I don't
crocodile
read
is
it too much.
Coco, and the duck is
No, I have to say it. I have to do it. My name is Quaxley.
I thought it was Donald Duck.
That's literally the first thing I saw when I saw it. So there's a couple of
It
jokes
looks
about
like-
the cat, but I'm not gonna spread
Meat
them.
Cat
on-
needs to stay on all fours.
Yes,
Yes.
it does.
No.
I need
Don't
none
give
of
the
them.
furries
to
what they
be
want.
fighting.
Calm the hell down.
The furries need to stop.
Unless it becomes a Puss in Boots. If they do a Puss in Boots, I'll accept it.
Okay.
That's the only
Puss
way
in
I'll
Boots is
accept it.
respectable.
But anyway-
on two.
Anyway, my question is who would you pick? Now they're single types right now. So Quaxley is water, Coco
Yep.
is fire, and then Grito is grass. We are going to
Yeah.
Spain. So with that knowledge, who would you pick?
I mean, I'm always partial to grass and fire types, but I do tend to pick grass as my starters. Actually, no, that's not true. I do tend to pick fire. Come to think of it, so probably the middle one.
Boy Coco
Okay.
gang.
Since I don't know names, so I'm not going to even bother trying to pronounce them. I will
Okay,
say
so
though, the duck reminds me of the nephews of Scrooge McDuck. Or is it
Yes.
Donald's nephews?
Huey, Dewey,
Like, that's
Louie.
all I can think of. Yes. Which one's the blue one?
One of them.
Yeah, that's all I can think of.
I think it's Huey.
Think
Dewey,
so.
I think wears red. Louis wears green. I think that's Dewey.
Green. Yeah.
Will would pick Coco.
I'm in love with the Coco.
He literally has been singing about this since the day the trailer dropped.
Yo,
I would-
if he doesn't evolve
Can you
into
blame him?
a giant basilisk snake of I'm gonna fucking kill you, I'll cry.
No, well, you gotta. I was singing that song with your favorite Pokemon way back in the day, fucking like 6 years ago. I was singing that for Tapu Koko.
Yeah, it's because Tapu Koko is a Coco. He's part of the Coco fam with Fuecoco. They're the Coco Bros.
AJ, who would you pick?
Probably Donald Duck.
See, I'm a Quaxley girl. I'm going Quaxley.
Oh, yes.
I can't do water types.
You can pick me on my
I
stand.
think it'd be the first time I pick a water type.
So I tend to go either grass or water. There is one that I
Water.
found out that there is only two generations of
Water?
fire type. Otherwise, it's always been grass or water. So I'm waiting to see what their second typing is going to be when they evolve, and then I'll like really nail down which one I'm picking. Because the second evolutions, the second typing normally is what does it for me. I'm hoping they stay single typing, but we'll see. No fighting type. No fighting as a second.
I don't think
No.
I don't think any
I hate that.
typing will change my vote right now. Like legitimately.
I mean, the only way I would pick the apple alligator is when it is fully evolved. It comes with Steve Irwin.
Oh my god,
What is wrong
yes.
with you?
Too soon.
Too soon.
It's been like 15 years.
That man was too good for us all.
In a minute.
That's fair.
Hey, a Steve Irwin joke is better than a Betty White joke.
That's very true.
She was too good for this world.
She was.
Stop interfering with my morning.
Okay. So on that note, Will, is there anything you would like to add about Legends of Arceus?
We didn't talk about the Daybreak update. Why didn't we talk about that?
Because it covered basic questions about Legends of Arceus.
That is the true feature, though, because they had to name a feature as stupid as massive mass outbreaks.
It's like when
I love
Dan
the
Carotto names
content.
himself in
Why the fuck would you
Pixade.
just use two of the same word to name it?
Well,
I mean, I think there's enough evidence that the people who make Pokemon just don't know how to come up with names as it is.
You're right.
I also don't think it translates very well.
I was just
from
about to say
Japanese
that.
to English. So
What to say? It's probably just they're
But
trying
that's
to
on the
translate it.
translators, though.
yeah.
They try to translate it. And it's like, oh, we got this, and it's like just fucking massive mass outbreak, and they're like, all right, you're promoted, and we're all like, huh?
So
No,
go ahead, Mikey. I'm sorry. I didn't know. I thought you were done.
I didn't start.
Oh, so the red-eyed Pokemon, what are they called again?
Alphas.
Alphas? Did I tell you the funny story on how I figured out where the alphas were?
No.
So I knew they were in the game. 100% knew they were in the game. Did not know where they are when I first booted up the game. So I'm running around and I get hit by something. I'm like, I'm almost dead. I turn around and there's this gigantic Snorlax literally in the air about to body slam me.
Oh my god, the Snorlax one was terrifying.
And I shit
Snorlax
shit you not. I'm playing this game just like this. I see him in the air. I'm like, nope. I will revert to last save and not go near there
Dude.
because that was a
Like,
nope
everything's
and a
sad.
half.
This is a really good game. I'm hoping we get more in this vein of games. I hope this becomes like a new Mystery Dungeons franchise. Like it's like we get one of these every few years.
Yes.
I would love that. That would be awesome.
Fuck remakes. Let's just get this every time. You get main series game, you get your Legends game. Main series game, get your Legends game. DLC, Legends game. I rest my case. Game Freak, hire me. I have big brain.
Hey, Will, while you're having big brain syndrome, would you like to tell everybody where to find you?
Well, I'm gonna be in the fucking Underdark in about an hour, having the biggest demonic WWE cage match that's ever existed, ever.
I'm more concerned that he's going to do it in his work pants.
We're pants.
Mikey, where can people find you?
You can find me on YouTube at Mike in the Dark. Don't go there. I don't have content because I'm too depressed and busy to make content.
Mikey, make content. I love you.
That's
I'm
a
try-
mood.
I'm trying. But as you guys know, I also have a lot going on in my life right now.
Yes.
I'm trying.
Beth, can we find you somewhere?
You can find me on Instagram at Midnight Cheshire or at Huck underscore and underscore Finn, I think, which is my cats. I have been considering starting streaming recently, so that might be something that'll be coming up, but I am not sure.
Cool. Well, he got his gauntlet and the belt out just for you.
I'm ready. Are we gonna go fighting?
Listen. I'm doing a module D&D campaign called Out of the Abyss in 5e. And how it kind of starts is the 5 demon lords have an all-out fucking WWE cage match to determine who's like the ruler of hell now.
Is
So
it
my
true you
DM
join that
has
game?
to actually do the fight.
I'm pretty sure my mother might be the ruler of hell.
We're gonna have like a WWE announcer and everything. It's gonna be fucking great.
Okay, well, you can find me hiding
I'm gonna
from
have
this
to get up.
match.
Let's go.
And completing the Pokedex in Legends of Arceus because I still have yet to do that. So I can go fight the god.
I'm not
Hey
hugging my
AJ,
Yes.
before Rob Paulson talks,
Yeah.
tell us your other bit of news.
Okay. So, as you guys know, I am a part of a iRacing team and a top tier iRacing team, and we're coming out with jerseys. Not this one. I will get to this one in a second. The one I'm talking about is Revline Racing. They're going to be special jerseys and special T-shirts with yours truly, on them, with my car on them. So be on the lookout for that. It's also going to have Nerds Doing Nerd Things on the sleeve, along with the other sponsors, Maw Energy, AIM Supplements, Player One Coffee, all that good stuff. But on the short track side of everything, real life and in iRacing, we have T1S Racing. And hope
Get up, turn around, and look at the back of this shirt because it has NDNT Podcast. Woo-hoo.
And we are going to be literally on a real life modified race car.
Yeah.
We have an 8x10
Nice.
sticker that's going to be on both sides of at least I think it's 8x10 on AJ DeSantis' race car when he drives at Riverhead.
Nice.
Very pretty. And now we will send it to Rob Paulson.
You mean me, Rob Paulson?
Hey, you guys, this is 625 here from Lilo and Stitch. Some people think of me as AJ Coppola. I don't care. Just follow me on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, Twitch at NDTA JalasStar15, and Xbox and PSN at AJ All-Star 15. I should have said AJ All-Star, but I'm a sandwich maker. What the hell do I know? Do yourself a favor. Go get yourself a hot fudge marshmallow tuna fish and ham sandwich. All right? Take care of yourself. Come
the
on.
gauntlet just shut off and made a really loud noise and scared me.
So that's it for tonight's show.
Happy Good Friday. Happy Easter.
Happy Zombie Jesus Day.
I have family that are very
happy
Catholic and
Zombie
say
Jesus
that.
Day.
Oh boy.
Amen.
Remember, guys, it's not zombie Jesus. Jesus is a lich.
Yeah, see?
You're not wrong.
We match all faiths here. Let's go. Have a good Easter, guys. Please.
Peace out, everybody. Stay safe, eat some pizza, and have fun.